It really is annoying because that means you have to carry some sort of stuff with you. You have to have a bag and things and dongles hanging out, and it's just a bloody nightmare. So I really frown on dongles. So when you compare this to a netbook, it's Apple, it's great, it's slick, it's really user intuitive and fun. You pay a bit more, but it's not too much more than your $300, $350 netbook. However, a netbook is a full-blown computer minus the optical drive and the ability to do a lot of stuff. But you have your full browser support, you have your USB connections, you have your your typical computer connections, which is always nice to be able to have around. And that's been part of the big debate, is who's going to buy the iPad. Is it something you're going to be able to take with you on a trip? Are you going to watch a movie while you're on a trip? It's not a device you can just put in your pocket and go. You have to have some sort of protective bag, and well, you want to bring a bag to where you're going. And when you get there, are you going to be missing your USB port? Are you going to be missing some of the things? You need to, maybe you have some files on a flash drive you want to upload and email off somewhere. Are you going to be able to do that with the iPad? And so, when you go to buy one, you're going to have to ask yourself these questions. What do I want this device for? Is it if you already have an iPhone or an iPod Touch, that may be good enough for you. You can still browse the web and be mobile and just shove it in your pocket and listen to some music and away you go. Otherwise, if you want an ebook reader just to hang around at home, well, there's the Kindle, and it's much easier on the eyes. So I think the iPad is going to take a little bit of time. As wonderful as it seems to be, I think it's going to take just a little bit of time to find its niche in the market. But knowing Apple, I think it'll do pretty well. And the iPad 2 is what people are already talking about, the iPad 2. I'm sure it'll be even much better. And they'll probably come out in a year or two, and we'll see how things go from there. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. If you'd like to follow us on Twitter and Facebook, you may do so at PCR Tech. And also, be sure to visit PCRtech.com and check out the tech blog over there for your latest tips and tricks. And if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to email me, Troy at PCRtech.com. Thanks for listening, everyone, and remember to keep your stick on the ice.